What's up, y'all? Higgsfield just launched Higgsfield MCP. Here it is right on their homepage. You can see it here. And you can connect Higgsfield with Claude, OpenClaw, Hermes, and NemoClaw. So I'm going to start off with Claude and show you how easy it is to connect this with Claude. First thing you want to do is go to Settings and Connectors. So on my right side, I have Claude. On the left, I have Higgsfield. And from here, what you want to do is you're going to click on your name in the bottom left corner, then click on Settings. From here, you're going to click on Connectors. And from here, you can add a custom connector. Now I've already added it, so let me refresh and see if it shows. Yep, right here. In your case, you're going to click on Add Custom Connector. Let's give it a name. And then you're simply going to add this MCP server here. And don't worry about the advanced settings. You can just hit Add after you've connected it. Then it's going to show up here. Then you're going to click the Connect button. That'll open up Higgsfield and allow you to log in with your credentials. Once you've connected, what I like to do is go into Configure. And just for this demo, I have changed everything to always allow. Now, obviously, you want to try to do this within Higgsfield so that you're not burning AI tokens. But if you have a use case where you want to do it through Claude, then this would be the way to do it. Now, what we can do is go and test it out. So you can generate an image, video. Now, what you can primarily use this for is to generate images and videos. So that's what we're going to try today. And if you look at the Higgsfield documentation here, it says that I should be able to generate an image right within Claude. And if I go to Higgsfield, I have used 75% of my credits. So I get 600 credits and I'm at 451 right now. I'm in a new chat. I'm going to change this to a lower model. All right, so now that the Higgsfield connector is connected, let's try this first one here, which says generate a cinematic portrait of a woman standing alone in an empty subway. I don't know if I need to mention using Higgsfield in here, but let's just do it and see if it happens. It does say it's loading tools, it's searching for connectors, so it should find my Higgsfield connector at this point and start using that. And we can also keep an eye on our credits to see if those credits are going down. Yeah, looks like it connected with the Higgsfield MCP server integration. Perfect. It says, but its tools aren't loading through the standard tool search. I'll build an artifact that calls Higgsfield directly through the Anthropic API with MCP to generate your cinematic portrait. I guess I should have checked my usage. All right, so right now I'm at 12% usage, which means not only is this going to take up my Claude usage, but it'll also take up my Higgsfield credit. That's why, I mean, it's great to have the MCP server, but do we really want to burn extra tokens? All of these connectors are going to just eat up more tokens that we are already scarce of. Okay, I was having trouble generating this on the web app, but on my desktop app, I'm using a Mac. It worked on the first attempt. As soon as I gave it a prompt, or I shouldn't say it worked on the first attempt, it's working right now. We'll see how it comes out. But as soon as I gave it the prompt, it tapped into Higgsfield. And if I look at the request, you can see it's using the Nano Banana model and sending the prompt and the aspect ratio, all of that fun stuff. And now right here within Claude, that image is generated. So I can look at it. And this is great because now I don't have to jump between Claude and ChatGPT to create images. I can do it right here within Claude. No need to bounce off. But remember that it will eat up your tokens. When we started this, we were at a 12% usage and it took up a percentage of usage. So now we are at 13%. Now let's try to create this into a video. So again, I can click the animate button here, or I can give it a prompt for a video. First, I will start with just the animate and see if that prompt also goes to Higgsfield. And I'll also share my Higgsfield credits. When we first started, it was 451. Now we are at 477. So about 4 credits for that image, and then however many it takes for that video. While we're waiting for Claude to generate the video, I'll also look for some presets. So let's go to explore some preset videos here. All right, so to try the video, I found this one under marketing assets for Higgsfield. We have the prompt here. So we're going to copy that and see if we can replicate this in Claude. Now let's head back to Claude, and it says the Higgsfield video generation tool currently isn't available in this session. Only the image generation tool loaded. So we're going to go and create a new chat. and we're going to try that for the video generation. Now this one had a product ID here, which I'm going to remove. So I don't know how well it's going to do without the product, but let's give it a shot. It should again give that call out to Higgsfield to figure out how to create this video. I didn't explicitly mention it, but we'll see if Claude can do it on its own. All right, took a few seconds and it says generating your Viking bar pirate ad now. And yep, it did take Higgsfield video generate, and let's see what it's using. Okay, so it's using Kling 3. I didn't get to pick which model to select here. Maybe that's something I can do in the configuration. But it looks like it's picking it, and within Higgsfield, this would have cost me 72 credits. So let's go and see if that's how much it costed me while using Claude. So we are at 436. Once that video gets generated, this should be 364 instead of 436. But I'm just curious to see if that actually works right within Claude. And this way I can do all my brainstorming in Claude and just invoke this tool on the fly to generate the video. Okay, so our video is generated. Now let's go and refresh our Higgsfield account, and it doesn't look like it actually took the credits off yet. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen in the future, but hey, let's just test it for now. So let's head back to Claude and see what this video is. Awesome. The text doesn't look as great at the end. It's misspelled, but it has the audio already in there. The video is there, and I didn't give it any assets to go off of. So that's awesome. And both of these things have happened inside of Claude. Now it says that I can also check for my balance. So let's see if I can give it that prompt. What's my current Higgsfield balance of credits? It should be able to log into my account, get the credit information or my balance information, and display me right here. And it's saying it doesn't currently expose the balance endpoint, which I'm curious because there are some settings in here that allow me that. So let's go to our connectors. Let's configure Higgsfield, and it says check balance read-only tool. I have allowed it. Maybe that doesn't work. Even though that didn't work, the image generation and the video generation worked flawlessly. So that is pretty awesome. And that is how you can use Higgsfield with Claude. Thank you again for watching. And until next time, keep prompting.